Alright guys, we're gonna go ahead and get ready to jump right in here. Just finishing up a few details here. Kind of getting off to an early start, earlier than normal at least. Just finished setting up a few things and we will jump right in. Alright. Go ahead and turn my music back down. Like so. Everything, I can see my chat, so that's good. And we'll go ahead and switch over here. So we were last night. We did a little bit of farming here at Emerald Lake walleye. We're up to 16,000 right now. We're gonna stay for a couple more days probably, and then we'll see kind of how that goes. See if we can get something going here. I would like to try to get at least 30,000 before I leave. I don't know if that's possible, because you don't really know until hold on here. Okay. What's missing here? My bait. Put some bait on here. You're gonna use small minnows and a spoon, as you've seen in the thumbnail. That's all you really need here. I would like to farm up enough to get a new rod stand that holds 2 rods. But we'll just go ahead and farm up enough to get our Keepnet. And like I said, we need 18,000 for it, but then we're gonna need another 11,500 to go back to the Everglades. So what we'll do right now is we're just gonna jump right in there. I'm gonna fish a little bit during the day. I might go ahead and wait until like 12 and see if we can get, what's our night forecast? Our night forecast is actually better, so we're gonna go ahead and wait till 9 p.m. and we'll get to 9 p.m. and we'll just fish those peaks and see what we can do. I think that's our best option right now. Is to go ahead and go to 9, fish the peaks, and see if we can get a some trophies. That would be nice. Let's go ahead and wait until 9, like so. We're just here at nighttime. Check this room. This room's pretty crowded. You see there's people here and people to the right of me. There's lines everywhere, so I'm gonna change rooms. Sometimes you can go to new friend and then go back to random room, and it'll put you in a room with less people. But if not, we'll just hang out in this room for a little bit, and then we'll check on it again. So I don't like to fish in a room where there's like people surrounding you. It's kind of frustrating sometimes. But we'll see about, let's go ahead and lay down our rod stand like usual. And then we'll fish to our 2 marks right there. Our bottom Creek Pro we're gonna put at 70, probably 74, somewhere around there. That's usually where we go with our bottom rod. So let's do that. That should be pretty close to about 70. I want to say like anywhere between 80, 75 and 80 is usually like the prime. So we're gonna go 75. We might not have to use the Creek Pro, just because the fish will be biting so often, and we won't be able to keep up trying to run 2 rods. But we're gonna give it a shot and see how it goes. Let's just jump right in here, right? If we can get like 300 of fish, fill up the rest of our stringer, we might have enough. There we go, we got a fish on already, so that's good. We can get 300 per fish, fill up our stringer, and we got a fish on that one as well. So this is what I meant about keeping up. They're gonna be biting so frequently that with a 2-rod setup, it's really hard to maintain 2 rods at one time, because you will lose. They will come off of these bottom rods, and you don't want to do that. You don't want to lose the fish and the bait. It's kind of like a double loss. But anyway, yeah, we're coming up live at 10 a.m. Kind of right on time. I wanted to go for 10:30, but there's really nothing going on right now around the house. Get a good early start. That'll put us out a little bit earlier. So, yeah. What we're gonna do instead of throwing that one back out is we're gonna go ahead and fish with this one. Just one for just a little bit. And see if we can land one like every cast. We'll see how that goes. And all I'm doing is I'm doing the typical stop and go near the bottom. I tap it a few times while it's sinking, so it's already started. And then I just pull it in, and usually around anywhere between 98 and about 60, I'm pretty much almost guaranteed something. Especially at a peak. Just the way it is, man. The game is very interesting. Okay, we got another one here. We're gonna reel this one in. But we're gonna fish a lot today. Hopefully I can have a nice good stream. Hopefully we can get back to the Everglades today. I don't see why we couldn't. We're making about 6,000 a day with the Keepnet we have now, and that will more than double. So we've been making around like 13 to 14,000 a day with the new Keepnet. We got another one here. We're gonna catch them back to back. Just gonna be the way it is for now, which is great for us. Hopefully we'll get some people in here and we'll get some conversation going, and maybe pick up a few subs. That would be nice. We're almost at 100. We've grown tremendously in a very short amount of time, and I have no complaints whatsoever. We're gonna do a little bit of streaming either tonight. Well, tonight I'm busy, so tomorrow we're gonna try to stream a little bit of 7 Days to Die. I haven't streamed that in a long time, and I haven't had a video of that on in a while either. But we'll probably stream a little bit of that tomorrow night after our Minecraft stream, and we're gonna try to switch into a couple different games. And I still have some World of Warcraft videos to get done. But other than that, we're gonna enjoy this day. We're gonna get these walleye. We're gonna get our new Keepnet, and that'll be pretty much it. And we'll head to the Everglades. And then our next stream will be a full Everglades stream. We'll stay there a couple days. We'll stay there long enough to upgrade our float rod and our bottom rod. Maybe a couple other upgrades too. So that's what it's about. It's all about just getting them upgrades, and that's pretty much it. But man, we're killing it right now. I've caught every cast. I've caught one. It's perfect. It was about $260. We're just gonna keep doing what works. A little bit of narrow spoon, a little bit of stop and go. That's pretty much it. You're in there then. Hopefully we can land a trophy. I don't know if I should switch over to my other. I have another narrow spoon that's a little bit bigger. Got a larger hook. It's a larger weight. I think it's like a 3/4 ounce. We'll test that one out as well. We're tearing it up right now. We're already up to almost 28 pounds. Yep, almost up to 29 pounds. Keep farming. But I definitely want to get to the Everglades today. Kind of my short-term goal today is to get the Keepnet and get to the Everglades and go from there. If we can fill up, you know, be at the Everglades for 3 days and fill up 3 days, you know, let's say we make, I don't know, 10,000. You know, that's 30,000 right there. That's more than enough for plenty of upgrades. And we'll just continuously do that as long as we save enough to get back. Then there's really no reason not to stay there. That'll get us away from Emerald Lake, because Emerald Lake is just kind of brutal. I've been here already for way too long, but it's easy money. Meme Crafter, what's up, man? What are you guys going on? What you got going on today? I see you're in here on a different game. Yeah, this is the fishing game I play. This is my Thursday stream in the morning. On Fishing Planet. It's good to see you came by. We're gonna do some of this today. And tonight, I won't be streaming anything tonight. I gotta do some stuff with the girlfriend tonight, so it's kind of cool. Look forward to that. Got one. Awesome. So we're gonna stay here until we're full. We're out. We got 28 pounds right now. We need 66. We'll get up to that and then we'll wait. We'll check our money. We could go back. Did you see that I sent you? Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that. I'm still kind of in the indecision right now. I went to your channel and looked at some of your videos. I found some of it kind of interesting, and I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I did sub to your channel, which was pretty cool. Looked at some of your videos, seeing kind of what you got going on. How old am I? Pretty old. In my 30s. That's a relative number. And we're getting one like every throw. Dude, this is awesome. We're gonna be full soon. Very soon. I hooked up a new mic. I can't say it's a new mic. I hooked up a new microphone yesterday. New to me. To my headset, because my old one, I have to have it like just about in my mouth for people to be able to hear me. And I hooked up this new one yesterday before our stream last night, and man, what a difference a microphone will make. Hopefully Santa will be good to me this year and bring me the mic I want. But we'll see how that goes. If not, I'll just go and buy it, honestly. But if I have to buy the mic, then I'm gonna have to wait on the next upgrade, which is our NZXT cooler, CPU cooler, which will be our first upgrade in our PC. That'll get rid of that big giant blue fan in the middle. That seems to be so bright for some reason. But yeah, we're just gonna keep on doing this. It looks like it might start slowing down a little bit. Okay, never mind. I think we'll be in the Everglades before the end of this stream. By the way this is going, if I can do this again. Oh wow. New hooks. I like it. I like it a lot. Got some new hooks. I'll take it. We'll put those on our bottom rod and see how they work out. They might be a little bit too big, but we'll give it a try. Those are definitely some good bass hooks, so we'll be able to use those at the Everglades. I don't know how they'll work out for these fish, but we'll try. I'm gonna go ahead and change rooms again, see if I can get into a room that's a little bit empty. Which we're only 18 minutes into our stream, which is really good. We're just getting started. Let's go ahead and do that. See if we can get around some people. Now if I move rooms and it's just full of people again, then we'll come back to this, to an empty room. But we'll go check. We'll go see what's out there. Alright, here we go. Okay, yeah. There we got one guy here. We'll take this. I like this. And set up our stand. Get out our Creek Pro. I wonder if we should try those new hooks. Might be a little bit too big, but I think we should try them at least. Okay. Let's see what that bait looks like now. If the bait's like massive like that, yeah, definitely don't need bait that big. We'll just go back to what we were using. We'll use those hooks when we get to the Everglades and do some do the bass fishing. But let's go ahead and throw where we throw. I've got our little hole out here that we always use, the old faithful. 78, straight out from the dock. Put that in the stand. That'll only be a minute before it gets a bite, and we'll do our typical spoon. And we should have no problems filling up the rest of our Keepnet. We're at about 40 pounds, and yeah, be a good time. But if we can get that Keepnet, we can go to the Everglades. We can make like 10,000 a day. Stay for 3 days. We'll go ahead and upgrade our float rig setup. That way we can use our float rig while we're there. Get some more bass. See how that goes. I think we are not gonna get a bite this cast. That is okay. Oh, yeah, we are, and I missed it. That's terrible. Yeah, maybe he'll bite my other one. This guy over here, he's got 3 rods out and he's holding a rod. It's incredible. Serious business right there. There's that 4 rods. Where it looks like he has 4 rods out. I don't know how anybody would be able to keep up with that. There's just so much going on at one time. And he's got a bite on that one. Yeah, that's crazy, dude. Is 4 necessary? I don't think it's all him. There's no way. It would have to be like 2 separate people. Cause, wow. It's crazy. Didn't get a bite that time. Maybe we'll pick up one this time. I might switch out. Let's switch out to our other spoon. We can cast a little bit further. Because we can cast like, yeah, we can cast a lot further with this one. We'll use this one a couple tries, and hopefully we'll pick up something on our bottom rod. We're doing everything we normally do, so really up to them to bite. And we are on a downhill of our forecast. I don't know if that's going to have anything to do with it, but we'll give it a try. Interesting. I wonder if anybody's catching anything. See the one guy, he got something. That's good. I've noticed playing this game, especially in the past, I don't know if they kind of patched it, but you used to be able to fish and the whole lake would like come to a standstill where nobody would be catching anything. I don't know if it's still that way or if they fixed that. It's like it would come in waves, you know, like everybody would be catching fish and then it would like stop. Then everybody would be catching fish and then it would stop. I don't know if it's still that way, but definitely not catching anything now, and we're tearing it up in our own room, and now we're like, oof, yeah. Check on this bottom rod. Maybe move it. It seems like it's usually it gets bites by now. Did I stand on this person? Sorry, dude. Didn't mean to stand on you. Where are we at here? Oh, we're at 78. I don't know. Just a slow moment. Let's check our forecast and maybe we'll see how we are on our peak, because we're over halfway full. We can wait till our next peak if we have to. Yeah, we're on our downhill, so let's wait till like 2 a.m. That way we're going up, you know. So, and let's do the same thing. We're going like 78 out. That's usually our spot. We always seem to hook up. And let's do a little bit more of this. We'll try this reel or this lure a couple more times. I don't really have as much luck on this lure as I do the other ones. I don't know why. I think I purchased it at this lake. Like, I get bites on it, but nothing ever happens. So I don't know. I don't know if the hook is too big. I don't know what it is. But I can switch over to the green one and be just fine. So I don't know. So we got one here. So let's get him in. And we'll switch over to our green lure after we throw this back out. We should have some pretty good fishing catching up here. That's a nice looking fish. The walleye. Ugly fish. Go ahead and throw this back at our 78 mark. Might be too close. Right there. Maybe still too close. Yeah, it's definitely too close. We're gonna throw that out a little bit more. I need to mark it, or I need to lock my string, actually. I don't know why I'm not doing that. Let me throw it out there, reel it back to 78, and then I'm going to clip my line. So that way I know where to throw it every time. On controller, you can just press L1 and R1, and it'll do that. It'll lock your line. So now you know where to throw it every time. Reel this one in. Try to see if we can hook up with this one before we get it in. And then we're going to switch back to our other spoon, because it seemed to have a lot more luck. It's kind of weird considering. This is supposed to be a nighttime lure and all that other mumbo, you know. But we got one, so we'll see what this is. Okay, that's a nice one. 3.3. Just use it one more time. I don't see why not. Yeah, I'll slow down the retrieval. That'll help. Do have it coming back a little fast. Oh wow, we got another one on here too. That's perfect. Go ahead and get this one in as well. We're just gonna keep rotating out these two until we're full, and then we're gonna wait till next morning, sell off our inventory, and then do it one more time, and we should have enough money to purchase everything we need. Which is only a Keepnet. See, now my line is clipped. You can see where I need to throw it. So that's cool. That helps out like a lot. Put this one back in. Let's go ahead and hook up with this one before the other one gets a bite, I think. We're gonna bounce this one across the bottom. Then we'll switch out to our green narrow spoon. I've always been one to say it doesn't make a difference, but dude, this is making a difference. I don't know if it's... I don't know. The other one, definitely you get more bites. The fish are more consistent. And this one I get like 1 out of every 4 casts, and it's just not working. Wow. Maybe we should just hold the bottom one, because this thing is doing all of our work for us. This might be a trophy. But we'll see. Basically our setup is the Creek Pro 9'10". 8, I think it's like an 8-pound rod and an 8-pound reel. We have small minnows. Excuse me. We have small minnows on a hook 1. Fairly simple. Jumboni, fishy. Yeah, you ain't wrong about that. Definitely fishy. Let's get this one in and switch out our lure, because I'm not liking this lure. I'm not liking how it's sitting. Not like how it's dragging across the bottom, and it's just not getting any bites. Let's trade this out like so. And yeah, it says it's too short, but or too light, and the cast will be short, but it works out just fine. As long as you get past 90, it doesn't matter on this lake. Like, you can catch them usually between 60 and 90. So let's use this one, see if we can hook up, and we'll be about done with this day at least. I did fish a little bit last night, and kind of filled up once. So I think if we can fill up 2 more times, we'll have what we need. So let's see how this goes. Might change my cast too. I might cast a little bit over to the left. Kind of the rule of this lake is to always cast towards that tallest tree. I'm gonna go over to the left just a little bit, like that, kind of where that got through. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Let's see if I can land near him, and I did. I kind of landed like right on top of him. Not intentionally. I don't know, it doesn't make a difference in this game, but yeah, that paid off. So I think we'll throw it over there a couple more times. Seems to be like a pretty good spot right now. And that's what you got to do here. Like, if you slow down, move it left to right, or right to left, whatever you may do. Do that again. The fish, they swim in schools in this game. So sometimes they do move a little bit. But in most cases, they're always in the same spot, and it's always been that way. I don't know if that's something they want to fix, but they're kind of stupid. I mean, they are fish, but still, like, alright, here we go. We got another one. We are at 55 pounds, so we're almost full. We can almost go to the next day, and we'll do some daytime fishing then, and fish up until we have to wait. I'd have to check the forecast, I guess. Nice. This should be a pretty decent one. Hopefully we'll get hooked up on our bottom rod, and that'll about put us where we need to be. This one should be about 3 pounds. Yep, 3.1, so that's good. Same thing, same place. Now we're at 59, so we can catch 2 more 3s. We will be done for this day. And we will have our cast net, or not our that's funny, our Keepnet. That's going to be a major upgrade for us. We're going to go from 66 pound net to 150 something. It's like 154. It's going to be like a big deal. We'll be able to hold over double the amount of fish, like 150% more fish, and that's massive, you know. Jumboni, do you play any of this this stuff here? This Fishing Planet? I would assume you do. It's pretty popular right now. I mean, it always has been, but for some reason, here within the past few months, it's really picked back up. So I don't know if you're still in here. I think that did it. Oh no, we can get one more. So we'll get one more. Go ahead and pick up our thing here so we don't forget it. And then we'll fish one more. And we'll go ahead and wait. How much money we make? Usually we make like 5,700. Which, you know, if we make 5,700 now on the 66 pound, I wonder how much we can make on the 154. I mean, some quick math. What? Let's say 10,400 plus another 3,000, so like 14,000. 13,000 per night. Where it's at, and I don't want to spend any bait coins either. I could jump in the game and, you know, use my bait coins to buy this and that and everything, but I'm kind of saving them right now. No specific reason. I just want to prove in the game that you don't have to spend real money, and you don't have to spend bait coins to be successful. It seems to be a big myth right now in this game, is the game is free, but people think, well, just because it's free I can, you know, spend $30 or $40 on a DLC and it's like buying the game. But the effect it has on your play style, and what it sets you up to do, it makes you feel like you can just about do anything, and you can't. And then next thing you know, all that money that you just got is gone. That's something I've noticed a lot, and I did it myself on the PlayStation. I would buy, you know, like little DLCs and new little rod and reel packs and stuff like that, and then a week later I'd be completely broke, and I'd have to go stand at Lone Star Lake and fish up spotted bass with, you know, a level 40 rod and reel. And it just, that's why I'm like, I'm enjoying it, playing low and slow, not spending any real money, stuff like that, because then, you know, you appreciate what you do more. you appreciate that little upgrade and that little item you got and stuff like that. You know? But we're gonna try to get this one last fish. Are you kidding me? Why won't it bite? Come on. You can do it. One fish. We can do it. Let's do this. Okay, I guess not. I guess we can't do it. I just want to skip out. I think I just want to go ahead and skip. I'm going to skip till the next morning. Extend my stay. It's raining. It's kind of lame. And this room filled up really fast. We have one there. Two guys over here. This guy has a 4 rod setup. So we're going to do what we did when we first got here. And our forecast is really, really bad. Nighttime forecast isn't so bad, but this forecast is kind of funky. We're gonna switch up rooms again. We're gonna have to deal with all the people around us. We'll fish a little bit during the day, and then we'll switch over to night. I want to get like I want to get about 20, maybe 30 pounds, at least 20 in during the day, and then we'll switch over to nighttime and fill up the rest. After that, I think is going to be our goal. Let's go ahead and do our normal setup here. Does it keep my line clip? No, it does not. So we're going to have to re-clip our line. Let's do that first. Wow, it did not go anywhere. Oh, I got my, oh, I have the wrong rod out. That's why. There we go. Alright. Oh, it does keep it clipped. Oh, that's awesome. Let's do that. Our typical little setup here. Set that in. And get out our spin. And do what we normally do. We're going to check our typical spot, which is there. And then we'll work our way around. Get up to like 20 pounds. And go from there. Usually I don't have as much luck during the day. Most of my luck is usually at night. But we'll give it a try. I think if we can try to get something going, at least find them. I think that'll be the goal right now. We'll let our bottom rod sit because we know that's where we get bites at our bottom rod. So we're gonna let it sit for a little bit, and if we're not getting any bites, we'll go ahead and wait till nighttime so we don't have to deal with this rain. Rain is quite annoying. Okay. I spoke too soon. Go ahead and get this. Make sure it's not a pike. Definitely not a pike. If it is, it's a trophy. But let's get this in. Throw it back in the same place. Oh wow, this is a large fish. Full drag on this. Might be a trophy. What is that? Is it a walleye? Can't tell. Yeah, it's a walleye. Almost 4 pounds. That's pretty good. Keep our clip at 78. Throw it back in the same spot. Go ahead and get this in. Maybe we can get a bite on this one as well. I would love to have 2 fish on at one time. Oh, nice. They're biting nice right there. I think that's what we're going to do for now. And keep it in the same place. That's beautiful. We have 3 minnows left, so we'll have to buy some more minnows. Which it did not show me, unless I missed it. I must have missed it. I didn't see how much money we had that last day. I'm gonna have to check that. After we run out of minnows here, we'll check that. See how much we're up to? We should be up to about 21,000. Which is more than enough to get our Keepnet, but I want to have a little bit extra to play with. That makes sense. Want to have enough to be able to either come back here or go straight to the Everglades. So let me. They seem to be biting over here really well, so let's go ahead and pull through there. See, how long are we in? We're 45 minutes in right now. So let's get up to an hour, see where we're at, and then go from there. Now I am gonna take 5 right here in a minute. Probably when I get my new minnows, I'm gonna take 5. And then we'll continue on. Get up and move around, stuff like that. Oh wow, man, that thing is killing it. Love it. Love to see it. Love to see one rod doing all the work. That's why we need another bottom rod. I mean, I guess I could use my float setup, but it's a little bit lightweight. Like, I don't think it'll be able to handle these walleye. It's pretty much the same rod you start with. And, you know, that's for like 1 pound bluegill. I don't know if I'll be able to catch a 3 pound walleye on it. That would be a bad time. So let's catch one more on our bottom rod and we'll have to buy some more minnows. I just don't understand why this one's not getting any bites. Usually it's the other way around. Usually I'm killing them on this and the other one's not getting any bites. And now today, the other way around. That's okay. They should enable better weather patterns. Maybe like a season mode where there's actually seasons in the game. Like maybe they follow the current season that you're in. Like we're going into fall, so this will be kind of perfect, you know. Or the leaves are changing colors. You know, it's 50 degrees. It's rainy. But during like the winter months, you know, November, December, January, February, maybe make it like snowy, colder. Change the fish behavior a little bit. That would be pretty cool. And then spring, you know, they should have like the fish bedding in and change that behavior. Change the tree. Have like new leaves growing on the trees. So we're out of current bait. What we're gonna do is we're gonna reel this one in, and we're gonna take a 5. Hopefully we can catch one off of this. We're gonna buy a new bait, and then we'll come back. We're at 13 pounds. We'll probably go ahead and wait till nighttime as well, because we got about, you know, 1/5 of what we need. It's only been 32 minutes in game, which is actually like 10 minutes in real life, maybe. Yeah, let's get this in. Definitely not hooking up on anything. I think that's because we're during the day. They're feeding on the bottom on minnows. Let's pick this up so I don't forget it. I always forget that thing. And I think what we'll do is I'm gonna go ahead and go to the store. I'm gonna turn up the music so there's some background music. Like so. And then we are going to do our thing here. Let's set up a timer. It is currently 10:47. We're going to go 10:53 and we will come back then. So I'll be back in approximately 5 minutes or so. Make sure if you come through and you're new, go ahead and hit the sub button for me, and we'll be right back. Alright, we are back here. Go ahead and do what we need to do. Bada bing. Alright, so we need to get some minnows. So let's grab some minnows. Cool. 10 should be more than enough. And we're gonna wait till nighttime because we have a peak right here. That's what we're gonna do. Go ahead and wait till night. You can skip that for a coin. Not a big deal. That's where I use most of my coins. Is, you know, fast forwarding. So let's go ahead and set down our rod holder like usual. We have to put our minnows on our rod. We're gonna do that real quick. Bam. Alright, and let's go ahead and fill up the rest of our net and go buy our new one. I think that's gonna be our thing here. That in. So the fishing should be pretty quick now. Definitely get everything we need. Don't mind any background noise if you hear it. Sometimes there's a train upstairs and we just have to deal with it. Oh, we got 2 on, so this is beautiful. This is what we want. We want 2 fish on at one time. Hopefully we won't lose the one on our bottom rod, because sometimes they have a tendency to come off. I'm just going to spam X, grab this one, and hope we don't lose it. Which we did not, so that's awesome. Cool. We landed 2 really quick. It was only 1 pound. That's and bam. Awesome. It was a little bit shorter than usual, but I'm gonna keep it where it is. I think it'll be okay. Go ahead and just keep landing these fish. Go ahead and fill up. My microphone is a little wonky right now. It's like sticking up in the air, so I had to fix that, and then I got a bite while I was trying to fix it. So alright. Awesome. Oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful thing. Catching 2 at a time, man. It's amazing. Might run an ad real quick too while I'm here to get some more viewers in here. And give me 1 second and I will fix up my notepad. Alright, cool. Go ahead and copy that. Let's get back in here. That's the thing to do here. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, we're gonna do the same thing, 78. This seems to be working better than normal. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. We're gonna try to go for the 2 on at one time. I don't see why we can't. Seem to be doing pretty good. We're already up to 23 pounds. Do our stop and go about mid depth, a little bit lower. Would be better. Oh, right there. That's where I feel I usually have most of my luck. I guess with it being so late at night, you could probably, or with it being at night, you could probably have it a little bit higher. Because it's like they're definitely higher up. Alright, cool. And we got 2 on again. This is what we love to see right here. Love to see it. 2 fish, 1 time. You know that old saying, 2 fish, 1 lake. Go ahead and get this in. And we'll do the same thing. We'll throw it back out, get 2 at once. And we're going to fill up really quick. We'll go buy our new cast net. Or I don't know why I keep calling it a cast net. I mean, I know why. But we'll go buy our new Keepnet. And we might come back. I don't want to, because I've already been here for, it feels like an eternity. But when it works, you know? I mean, we're making about the same we would make at the Everglades. Same thing. Go ahead and get these hooked up at the same time. I'm gonna try like mid-depth this time. Think it should be about the same result, but we're gonna try it. We might switch over to our larger spoon as well, since it is nighttime. Maybe not, because we're still doing pretty good. Decent fish. Yep, we got 2 again. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Keep that one. Jump down here, same thing. Grab it. And grab this fish. This is how you do it right here. This is how I farm my walleye. Bottom rod, 78 feet out. Small minnows, hook 1. Oh boy. We got a tugger here. We'll get him in. I would like to go to another random room, but they just seem to be so crowded at the moment that when you're standing here on the dock, you're standing with like 6 other people. And there's some guys that have, you know, rod holders out with like 4 rods on it at one time. And it's like, man, if you need 4 rods, you're doing something fundamentally wrong. Because I can barely keep up with 2. So, we'll see. Looks like these guys are farming up saugers, so that's pretty neat. I've only done that like once. I did that on the console. There are unique ones here. They sell for pretty good from what I understand. But I like just chilling here on the dock and getting me some walleye. We're over halfway, so, and we've only been on the dock for 29 in-game minutes. That's beautiful. And our nighttime forecast lasts a while, so we'll definitely be able to fill up. Right, so that's weird, we didn't catch a fish. We're gonna switch over to our 3/4 spoon. We have to increase our reel speed on this one, because it's a little bit heavier. It's 3/4 of an ounce and the other one is 1/4 ounce. So I like to increase my reel speed a little bit to compensate for that extra weight and to keep it from dragging on the bottom. I like to tap it as soon as I throw it. That way it's already starting the stop and go. Like that. And this one is definitely heavier, and you can tell because it wants to sink so much faster. Maybe we'll hook up with a trophy off of it. We hook up with anything. Wow. Not a single bite. Oh, I just got one, but I didn't hook it. There she is. Alright, so this should be a good one. That one was caught at 35 feet out. Well, you always have to kind of think about, you know, always complete your reel pattern all the way to the dock, because you never know, man. They'll follow it or whatever it may be, and they'll bite it as close as, you know, 25. So this is a decent one. We get this in. See how that goes. Perfect. Up to 43 pounds. Same thing, 78. It's right out towards that big tall tree. Put it in your little rod stand. I think everybody starts with a rod stand now. I might be wrong about that, but from what I understand, everybody starts with one rod stand, which I find that kind of weird. I don't know. I might be wrong. I don't remember because I didn't play this account for a while, and I could have bought it and not even known. But I think everybody starts with one, or like you get it after your first leg or something. I don't know. Somebody have to let me know. If anybody's in the chat that can let me know if you start with your first rod stand, or I'm getting a ton of bites out there between 115 and 100. So I think what we're gonna do is on our next, another bite there. I'm missing all these fish. I think what we'll do on our next one is throw our bottom rig out to like 110 maybe. Let's test that again. It was like 2 or 3 bites in a row right out here to the left side of my mark. It was around like I want to say between 110 and 120. We'll try that again, see if I get another bite, and then we'll move our other rod if we do. 104 is where it hit that time. Okay, we're gonna try 104 with our bottom rig. I think is what we'll do. See if we can pick up a couple trophies before we have to go. I want to go get that new Keepnet. That'll be fun. Alright. Can I reach it with my other spoon? I don't know if I can get that far with this one, because this one doesn't cast this far. It's too light. The lure weight. How far did we get? We get to 119, so that's kind of good. Actually, that puts us like right where we need to be. Yeah, nothing. Huh. Interesting. I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll scoop up our bottom one and we'll throw it out to that mark. I think that'll be a good test right now. Let me get this reeled in because it didn't get any bites anyway. Unclip our line. See, it was about right there. And I know that's going to be too far, but we'll reel it in to where it needs to be, and then we'll clip it off. Wow, that's 180. Wow. Where do we want to go? Like one. Got it at 104 the first bite, but I'm going to put it like 110. It gives us like 6 feet to mess around with. And we'll mark it there. And we'll just let that sit for a couple minutes. I think that's our best option. And we'll do the same thing here. We'll just throw it out. Turn down our reel speed. I didn't notice that was so high. That might be why we didn't get any bites. The sink. Alright. And we'll cast around with our spin reel a few times. Check that spot over there. Yep, there it goes. See? That's what I do. Like if I'm getting a nibble somewhere, I throw out my my bottom rod to that spot. But it does not feel like a walleye. And it is not a walleye. Maybe that's what was biting. It was a crappie. Okay, that's fine. That's perfectly okay. Let's go back out to our 78 mark. That's kind of like our go-to. I don't know if that's far enough. Kind of a rough guess. Alright, 85. Clip that, set it back in. So that explains what was biting out there. So there's crappie. If you're farming crappie, that's where you're doing it. Out there. 110 to the left side of that mark towards the big tree. Definitely slowed down a lot. Not really sure why. Let's throw over here a little bit. Kind of move it around some. Wow, it's gotten really quiet. Really quiet. A little too quiet. And if we can just get these 20 pounds, we'll be good to go. We'll definitely have enough to get what we need. It always sucks when you're waiting on like 10 or 15. Yeah, we got 20,000 right now. That'll put us right where we need to be. It's just a shame we're not getting any bites right now. Kind of weird. Usually, I mean, when we first got here, we had them on 2 at a time, and now now we can barely even get one. That's how it goes sometimes, though. Sometimes you're in it, and most of the time you're out of it. I know our forecast doesn't fall off, so we'll have to take a look at it. It definitely got quiet. We can't fish that one spot we were fishing earlier. We were like Always like to the left of here a little bit. I think when I say like right there. But let me see my forecast. Yeah, it doesn't. I mean, we're still at a peak almost. So let's try that. Let's same thing. And see if we can get something over here instead. Maybe. Maybe not. Oh man. This is some high quality exciting entertainment right now, yeah? Surprised I'm still awake. Just gonna keep trying. I mean, there's not really much we can do. I guess I could switch back over to my other lure and try to throw it out a little bit further. And see if we get any bites, and then we'll throw our bottom one to that. It's probably about the only thing we can do right now. I don't know why the crappie were biting that spoon for. Kind of weird. Kind of weird to me. But they wanted it. There we go. Finally. Oh, saved by the bell. Let me tell you. All right, let's get this in. Awesome. It's a nice one too. That's what we need. A little bit of motivational boost. So, perfect. Awesome. Oh, 2-pounder. Not bad. I've seen better. Let's try this, because normally I'm standing like, let's see, normally I'm standing like right here. Let me try a different angle. Yeah, let's try that. Kind of a different angle. It puts us to the right a little bit more. And we'll see the what the difference is. Nothing. Let's put on our casting spoon out, or our narrow spoon that throws it a little bit further. And we'll try that. Oh, nice. I think that's what it was. I think it was that angle. That little bit of angle, dude, made such a difference. He's got a 7-pound rod with 24-pound line. Okay. I guess he's keeping his XP. I mean, that's one good thing. I think that's what it was. Sounds crazy, but we'll set that there, and then we'll put this back in. Yeah. And what we'll do on our next one is if we have to, oh, excuse me. If we have to move our rod stand, we'll just do that. Because we'll see if it gets another quick bite, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, I got a bite there at 104, but I think that's those crappies. They like this narrow spoon, this glowing one, for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, It's a shame. Let's throw over that way. I haven't thrown over there in a while. What's over there? Got a bite at 147. There we go. Beautiful. We hooked up at about 79 out. Down that little alley right there. So we'll try that again. We'll test that, and if it works again, we will throw our bottom rod over there. We also got a bite around like 110. So we might see if we get another one around 110. My string is at 65%, and that's okay. It happens. I didn't get a bite that time. Oh, we got something on our other rod, so we'll go ahead and reel this in because we're getting close. We're at 52 pounds. So we're getting really close to what we need to be. Yeah. Cool. Cool. So I guess I'm gonna throw it back where this one was. We only have one minnow left on this one. We're gonna go ahead and use up this last minnow, and then we'll probably use our lure for the last 10 pounds. So, we'll see. Let's go ahead and get this reeled in. Since we had to set it down, it kind of feels like I have to reset it. I'm gonna work from the right side to okay, wow. We'll take that for sure, and that'll be our last minnow. Definitely a 3-pounder, if not a little bit more. So that's cool. This will be our last minnow. I mean, I could go in the store and buy a few more, I guess. And maybe switch out that string on my other. Switch out that string on the other rod. I think I'm gonna do that real quick. Let's what is this guy saying? Anyway, I don't recommend anyone leaving a lake, because it just, the price you gotta pay to get back, the price, you know, all that stuff, those little things add up really fast. We're gonna buy some small minnows. We're gonna go in our inventory. I have some string for this one, which is I think it's my 10-pound string. I think. Yeah. We're gonna replace that. Wait a minute. It's got 703. Should we buy more string? What kind of string do we have here? If we don't have any, they don't have any of the 10-pound here. We'll wait till we go out, which they don't. So we'll wait till we go out, and we'll just replace the string then. I'm not going to put 200 meters on. Actually, 200 meters wouldn't be that bad of an idea. We got 234. Yeah, let's just do that. Cool. And we'll sell off this 703. And we'll go back fishing. Cool. Awesome, awesome. Let's go ahead and place our rod stand back down, which I think it already is. We only need three or four more fish. Oops. Anyway, these guys are asking all these questions in the chat, and I'm answering them all in the stream. It's kind of interesting. Hate to see it, you know. Let's go ahead and throw. We had a different angle here. I wonder if I should just pick this up. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Well, let me place it. Yeah, cool. All right, because this is where we were throwing to. Let's do that. And bada bing. And pizza pie. So we're gonna leave that one sitting there, 78. Pretty simple. I'm gonna work up this side over here, and see if I can get a couple bites down this side. Like that one right there. That was still sinking when I hooked that one. That's crazy. I'm thinking, hey, cool, man. We got to level 25, dude. I gotta look at this stuff. We got a new string, another new string, mono and fluorescent, a nice reel. We got the Thora 7, the Farcaster, and the Big Alley 1310. Yeah, that's a big rod. I don't think we need a. I don't think we need a 13-pound rod. We're throwing out 62, 162. If anybody's coming in the stream right now, we're here farming walleye just like everybody else on Emerald Lake. We're out here on the dock. I have two setups I use. I have used my spinner here with a narrow spoon. You don't have to use that exact narrow spoon. You can use, I'll show you my other one I use, and I have different reel patterns for each one. For the 3/4 ounce narrow spoon, I adjust my reel speed to 2 instead of 1, because it's a little bit heavier. If I'm using my quarter ounce narrow spoon, which is probably the most popular, I adjust my reel speed to 1, because it's a lot lighter. And if you go at 2, you're going to go too fast for that 1/4 ounce, and it doesn't cast as far. My other rod is a bottom. It has small minnows with a #1 hook. If you don't have a bottom rod, you can use a float rod as well. Just a #1 hook with some small minnows. Throw it out 78. I'll show you right here in a second. Let me get this one reeled in. See if we can hook up again. and then we'll go to 78 on the other one. So let me do that. I'm gonna pull this one in. So for my bottom setup, which is this Creek Pro, it's fairly cheap. You can get it at like level 7 or 8. I lock my string at 78 to reel it in. Give you guys a better example of what I do there. Always wait till nighttime and check your forecast. You can catch walleye during the day, but you're not gonna catch as much. So for my Creek Pro 9'10", it's a 7.5 pound max, and I have a 7.7 pound reel, which you can buy this leaving Lone Star. This whole setup, a half-ounce sinker, 7.9 pound test leader, a #1 hook, and small minnows with a bell. Gotta have the bell. But what I do is anywhere here on the dock. Let me pick this up and move it. You can use a float and minnows. I would, if you don't have a bottom, use a float and go out about 78 to 79. Like so. I have mine locked. You can lock your string. And then I just let it sit. Usually I get something hooked up pretty quick on it, and then in the meantime I just use my spin with a narrow spoon. I have a mark out there. That mark is the edge of the deep water. I have one kind of the center of the lake and one kind of where the edge of the deep water is, and I just pull from the deep water through this shallow water. That's pretty much my technique, man. It's I fill up. I have one more fish I can catch, and I'll be full when I'm on day 3. And I've been going for an hour and a half. So I don't know if that kind of equates some math there. Because I have to wait when I fill up, which I'm in the process of purchasing a new Keepnet. There we go. We got one. It's a nice one too. Now this spin reel I'm using is a little bit more high speed. It's an upgrade from here, not from this lake, but I farmed up money and then upgraded it. I do have a float rod as well, but I don't use it as much here. There's a trophy. Awesome. And we're full, and we have another fish on, and that's what you want right there. You want the two fish combo. We won't be able to keep this one because I'm full, but I'm gonna reel it in anyway, and we're gonna wait. We got a standard walleye, and see, it won't let me keep it. I'm full, so I'm gonna release it. And actually, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna run out back home. I'm gonna grab a new Keepnet, and we're gonna come right back. So let's go ahead and leave. See, I'm only at 11 at my peak. So let me go and leave. We're gonna tally up all our money from 3 days. That's 1 day. So in a 3-day period, I've made approximately pretty good amount of money in 3 days. I want to say like 15,000 at least. Let's get out of here, and then we're gonna come right back with a new Keepnet, and we're gonna fish till that's full, and we're gonna make about 15,000. I want to repair my rod holder. I'm not really worried about my vest, and I'm not gonna worry about any of this other stuff because it's not that bad. So in total we made 17,000. Premium would have been 25. So let's go in the shop. We have 27,000 right now. Let's do a Keepnet. We're gonna go with not that one. That one? No, no. I think it is a stringer, actually. Sorry. That one, 110. Let me do this. Whoa. Alright, so let's look at this here. We have the fish jail large, it's 110 pounds. We have the fish cabin for 88, but it's more expensive. We could fish up this fish fort, and it's 154 pounds. And I only need one more level. I think that's what we'll do. Yeah. So my main setup here is a 3 to 10 pound. This is a 10 pound setup. My float setup, I have it set up for the Mad Eye, whoever. Yeah. Let me look at the shop one more time. We're almost to 26. Let me accept these as well. And then we'll go back to Emerald Lake and we'll show you how I start. I kind of want that one. It's 110 pounds, but I have that. That'd be 40 extra. And that's 40 extra, but it's 7,000 more. Let's go ahead and buy that. Now we can hold over 100 pounds, which is great for us. Where'd it go? There it is. So we're gonna bring up our little guy, and we're gonna go ahead and throw that on, and we'll sell this old one. We don't need it anymore. And let's head back to Emerald. We still have 17,000, and I don't think we need anything else. Yeah, we don't need anything else. I do have my Argo I use, but I use that at the Everglades, which is where we'll be going in our next stream episode. Well, let's get back in here. I'll show you guys what I do. I mean, it's simple. I do the same thing. I don't really change much. I kind of just do the same thing. I check my forecast. I joined a random room. Oh well. I check my forecast, and then I check, you know, should I just wait till nighttime? And that's all I do. We're gonna get out our rod stand, and we're gonna check our forecast first. Our forecast is kind of crappy. Not the fish, but the actual forecast. I mean, we peak right there, but I'm not going to wait until then. I'm just gonna go ahead and wait till night. Our peak is really good there, and there's only one dry period, and there's no charge to wait at nighttime. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna wait till night, 9 p.m. Just get that out of the way now. We're gonna head on over to the dock, which no one is in here, so that's cool. Back in the day, it used to not have a world chat where whoever was on the lake could see the chat. Now it's everybody can see the chat as long as you're on the same lake. So that kind of helps out a lot. Alright, we're going with the Creek Pro. Our typical, you know, 78 out. And we're going to fill up this 110 pound thing. I don't think I'll do it right now, but I'm going to get started on it because I'm already about 2 hours in, and I have to end after 2 hours. So we got about 20 minutes left, and we'll see how many we can get in 20 minutes. Remember, 78 out from the dock. Get your narrow spoon, and we're going to throw it just kind of wherever. As long as we're in this vicinity, you can pretty much throw it wherever you want to. So we're going to see if we can hook up with 2 at the same time. I think that would be pretty fun. And remember, when you're using the 1/4 ounce narrow spoon, you want to have a reel speed of 1. Do a stop and go a little bit above the bottom. If you're using the 3/4 ounce spoon, do a double reel speed instead. If not, it's just going to sink. And that's never fun. So let's see what our first fish is. Trophy walleye, first cast. Love to see it. Kinda wish I would have known where I caught that. Like what distance out, because I like to keep up with that. To know where I can throw my bottom rod. We'll see if we can hook up again. Maybe. Well, it seems like it'll be a pretty good day. Or night, I should say. Yeah, cool. We got one on here. So we're going to go ahead and grab this. See what it is. I think we got a tugger here. And what I might do is I might throw this. I don't know. I kind of like keeping this in the same spot. I just feel like why change something that works? If that makes sense. Like if it's working, there's no reason to change it. Unless you're getting like super bored, then change it. But other than that, I really wouldn't mess with it that much. Because all you're doing is kind of, oh, I have a fish on this. That is cool. I love it when that happens. We just got what, like 3 in a row. We're already up to 9 pounds. Been here 13 minutes in game. This is it, man. This is the peak of Fishing Planet. When you're in this moment, we're gonna let that sink a little bit. And we're just gonna pull it. Got him. So it looks like 110, right beside our mark. So I'm gonna move, when we get a bite on our bottom one, we're gonna move it out to 110 right beside our mark, and we're gonna leave it there, because it works. Working very, very well right now. I mean, we're pulling in left and right. Gotta get another one. If you guys are in here watching right now and you're actually playing the game as well, go ahead and say something in the chat, or hit that sub button for me. We stream Fishing Planet Tuesdays and Thursdays, and on Sunday. We bounce around from Lone Star to the Everglades to Emerald Lake. We spent a lot of time here on Emerald Lake lately, just farming up money, because this is where you want to come at a low level until you can go to Michigan. But we're working up. We got what we needed. We came here for a new Keepnet or stringer, and we got one. We can now hold 110 pounds. I want to go for the 154 pound one, but it'll be okay. And then we're gonna head to the Everglades in our next episode. But if you like what you see, and if you're learning anything, like the video. We're trying to get to 100 subs. We're gonna do a community event at 100 subs. I'm not sure what yet. I know for our Minecraft community, we're gonna do an open world server for everyone to come in, and we'll do some, build offs and stuff like that, fun stuff. Set up like a player versus player arena, or treasure hunts, build offs, stuff like that. Our Minecraft is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Our Fishing Planet is Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. We're gonna get back into 7 days to die a little bit soon, and maybe a little bit more farming simulator soon too. I'm killing it right here, guys. Right here. And this one spot. Throw your narrow spoon, do your stop and go a little bit above the bottom, and you're in there. Let's go ahead and move this, actually. I want to move this to that 110. But we also have playlists you guys can check out with various games. A lot of retro games. World of Warcraft, if anybody's into that. A lot of Fishing Planet. A lot of 7 Days to Die. We have Minecraft, which we just kind of started that recently. So that's been pretty fun. That's been an adjustment for me, the old Minecraft. We stream every morning around 10 to 10:30, and we usually stream every evening as well. Like tonight I won't be streaming, but tomorrow I'll probably have 2 streams. And other than that, we try to stay really active. We're very active in the community that we have. Oh, dude, that worked out perfect. What was that, like 10 seconds, and we got one. This might be a crappie. I think it is. It's small, whatever it is. It's a crappie. Something. What is that? Yep, it's a black crappie. It happens. We're gonna try right out there again. Try to avoid the crappies because they will eat your bait up. Very, very hungry fish for some reason. Go to like 105. We try to stay really active. We try to communicate with everybody if anything's going to change. We have a Facebook, we have a Twitter, we have a Discord as well. We usually, if we're going to go live, we post it a little bit before. Like I'll have like an upcoming, you know, so that way people get notified if they're busy at the time. You know, they can do whatever they need to do if they want to catch the stream. But other than that, we're going to farm up some more walleye. We're already up to 19 pounds. We got about 15 minutes left. It's going to work out pretty good. I wonder how many fish can we get in 20 minutes is the question. How much money can we make in 20 minutes? I always have guides like this. I have one for Lone Star Lake. I have one for here at Emerald Lake. I have one for Rocky Lake. I'm gonna do one for North Carolina too. I have one for the Everglades where we can only catch trophies and uniques. We're just gonna we'll have one for Michigan when we get there. We'll have one for all of the lakes in the game eventually. And that's what we're gonna do, man. That's the way we're gonna go. I do have a PlayStation account that I played this on, and that's where I actually found the game. Because I fished in real life, and then I moved to a new area, and I couldn't really fish that much then. And I wanted something to do, you know, that brought back the nostalgia of fishing. And I found Fishing Planet, and this was probably in 2017, maybe 2016. And I fell in love with it. I was very addicted on the console for a while. And then I moved on to other things, and I took a break for a while. Then I came back on the PC because the consoles aren't getting the same updates that they used to. They do have an update scheduled, so they're gonna get the update, but they had to wait like 6 months. You know? I'm not waiting 6 months for an update when I can just grab my controller and hook it up. Survival. What is up, buddy? Long time no see. Sounds like it's calming me down. Yeah. I did get a new mic, so I can talk a little bit different now. I don't have to yell anymore into my microphone like how I used to. And it's not like smothered up against my face like how it used to be, so I can be a little bit more comfortable. And yeah, it has calmed me down. It's oof, this is tough sometimes. But hey, I was checking out your video, your 7 days video. Like what you did there, clearing out that tower. That seemed like a pretty good time. I meant to send you an invite on Steam. And we'll have to figure out something we can do together one day. And have, yeah. Well, it's not really new. It's new to me. It was in my drawer for. I had it in my desk for a couple months now, and I didn't want to use it because it goes to a different headset. But I've been having mic problems the past couple days, and I hooked it up last night, and dude, it's such a difference. But have you started playing Minecraft yet? That's my question. It's only a matter of time. It was intense. Almost got killed. Yeah, I seen that. I seen you nerd pull up to the roof, and I think you were doing the first loot, and it was like all hell broke loose once you got up there. It was terrible. But you look like you enjoyed yourself, and that's all that matters. Being able to enjoy yourself is the key to a game. Okay, yeah. My ID is at the bottom of this video in the description for Steam. You haven't started yet? Yeah. I see it coming though. There's nothing wrong with jumping on there and just messing around, man. Trust me. It's only a matter of time, dude. Everybody has their fit with Minecraft. And the cool thing is when we get to 100 subs, if you're playing Minecraft, then you can come join our community event that we're gonna do. And we'll all be able to mess around together, which will be pretty fun. If you're available at the time. I know you're busy, and you know we kind of have a weird schedule between you and me. You're on a different side of the planet, and so am I, and our schedules get a little funky. The fishing slowed down. We got about 10 minutes left that we're gonna stream, and then we're gonna end it, and we'll see everyone tomorrow. We won't have any stream tonight. We're gonna do 7 days stream tomorrow night. I haven't played 7 days in a long time, but we're gonna do a test 7 days stream. And we have our Minecraft tomorrow morning. We're gonna finish up our lighthouse that we started, and then Saturday we'll probably do a. Yeah, it's not gonna be, especially with our internet, mine anyway. Ooh. But we're gonna host it on a console, so that way. I don't know. I'd have to check. Give me a few minutes, and I will take a look. But we'll finish up today on the fishing planet because we completed what we wanted. We got our new Keepnet, our fish gel large, holds 110 pounds. And then, like I said, tomorrow will be our Minecraft. Tomorrow night we're gonna do a 7-day stream. Probably starting around, I don't know, 4 or 5 p.m. I have yet to stream 7 days, so we're gonna see how that goes. I can't promise it'll be any good, but we're gonna give it a try. Friday, see, tomorrow's Friday, and Saturday we're gonna do some retro in the morning, and then we'll try to hold on a second, let me open my inventory here. Yeah, we're gonna do a 7-day stream tomorrow. I haven't been able to do one yet, and a lot of it has to do with the actual internet here. But I think tomorrow evening will be a good time to try. Give me 1 second. You got a party to attend to tomorrow. Well, I can't promise it's gonna be viable. Because I'm only streaming at, you know, a bandwidth of, I mean, my maximum bit rate is 3700. So I can't really promise what it's gonna look like. You know what I mean? Like, that's a really high-speed game sometimes. Which is sad, but I do have plans. We have plans to upgrade our internet after Christmas, so we're gonna do that. I'm gonna run a dedicated line to here, with a 10 megabyte upload, and that way we can stream in, you know, HD 1080p at 60 FPS, because we'll have it all to ourselves. So we'll be able to have a bit rate of about 9500, and that should be more than enough. And we'll stream 7 days, and we'll stream World of Warcraft. We'll stream all the games we're unable to stream right now. Minecraft still gets a little choppy. Fishing Planet's fine, because dude, there's nothing happening. We will see if I can watch a little. Yeah. I'll probably go up live around 4:30 p.m. East Coast time. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it too. I really wanna get this streaming thing moving. I'm not getting any bites. I think I'm gonna cut it here. I only got like 5 minutes left. I'm gonna go ahead and pick this up, and what we'll do is we'll go ahead and get out of here. I'm glad Survival got to come in right before we ended. But other than that, the thing is, I'm thinking out loud here, you could start making a few bucks if you get, yeah, I mean, that's, you know, and I'm not gonna be able to, which I wish we all could get 1,000 subs. I can't complain. I've went from 43 to 91 in about a couple weeks. Actually, streaming has been what's been getting me my subs, especially my Minecraft. I picked up about 13 or 14 just from Minecraft. And I do need to work on my videos more. I have 5 videos waiting that need to be edited, and I haven't touched them. I'm going to work on that Sunday, hopefully. And my connection is crap, but we'll get a better connection. But other than that, I think we're going to cut here. We completed everything we wanted. We're 2 hours in. We purchased our new Keepnet for the Everglades. We're going to farm up a little bit more money, and then we will head to the Everglades in our next episode. We'll definitely re-equip our good rod here before we go. Other than that, I want to tell everybody thanks for watching. Check out our playlist for our other Fishing Planet stuff. If you're not a subscriber, then go ahead and hit that sub button. Like the video if you liked what you've seen. Hopefully everybody learned a little bit at some rate. You know, this game can be kind of fickle. Everybody always has a lot of questions in this game, and just like me, I had the same questions. And I didn't really have anybody to fall back on at the time to answer my questions. I just kind of had to figure it out. But other than that, I want everybody to have a good day, and we will see you tomorrow morning around 10 a.m. 10:30 with our Minecraft. And if you don't know where we're at on that, you can go back and look at my past stream and just kind of skip to the end, and you'll see where we were. Unless you want to watch the whole thing too. But we built the lighthouse up on the hill. And that's awesome that we got that done, and we have to go in the nether, so hopefully we won't die again. But other than that, you guys have a good day. Survival, I'll see you around. I don't know who else is in here. I don't know if Meme Crafter or Jumboni is still in here, but whoever's still in here, you guys have a good one, and we will see you tomorrow. So thank you for watching, and enjoy.